hold on. What was your favorite song from Minnie Riperton?
Oh man, probably Young, Willing, and Able.
Okay, all right.
I'm young, willing, and able. Oh yeah, she has
my joint. Can I sing with you?
Go ahead.
Will you wanna roll with me? Do you wanna ride inside my love?
That's sort of how it goes.
Teach me. Teach me.
You wanna know me? Inside me.
Yeah.
Do you wanna ride inside my love?
Yeah.
That's
But it's
my
more
joint
higher.
right there.
I think that's a falsetto. I think that's what they call a falsetto. Whistle tone. Oh, that was okay. My fault. I stand corrected.
So when I started out, so basically my babysitter at the time used to walk me home, kindergarten, to the house, and she would practice her flute, and I would stand outside, and sometimes she'd let me in, and then she took me downstairs to my grandfather. My mom was like, I would mimic everything she did on the flute. So that's how I think I got whistle tone. I could hit the end of a grand piano back during that time. And so she just ended up basically telling my grandfather and my mom, like, I think you got a singer on your hands. And from there, my grandfather would push me out in anything. It didn't matter. So I played basketball growing up, and Bill Lambier was my coach. So my first big crowd.
Yo.
It just
Nigga, she from Detroit and she just dropped Bill like he's not. That's the part of the Bad Boys and all that. Isaiah Thomas and anyway, go ahead. My fault.
He got me to sing at a Shock game and then a Pistons game, and from there, it was just bigger and bigger crowds. I sang at the Rosa Parks funeral. I sang at like you said, the Legends. So I became obsessed with harmony. And I would set tape recorders in a row, and I would have my mom press play on one and me press play on two, and I would just make up so when I looked at Destiny's Child, I saw that Beyonce wouldn't be who she is today without Destiny's Child, whereas Kelly and Michelle wouldn't be either. But people gravitated to each person for each different reason. And so I felt like longevity can be created, and a story could be created in different layers of your career when you start out together. And but girls are just girls. So that didn't work out. So when we were in the last group I was in, we came up with different names because we didn't want to be affiliated with what we were dealing with prior to that. And that's when everybody was like, you're kind of like the punk, rock, sexy pink type chick. You should be a unisex name. So it was between Bobby and Devin. So I went with Bobby, and Bobby was who I was when I realized my versatility, and that's what gave me the courage to move out to New York. So I didn't always want to be, this, but like a solo person. It started out with groups, to answer your question.
Wait a minute, so Bobby Storm is not your real name?
Stephanie, I said that.
Yeah. So you said you came to New York. Now there's other musical meccas of the United States that you could have went to, like Atlanta or California. Why New York?
Well, when I came here the first time with the Murder Inc. situation, it seemed like, oh yeah, I did some stuff with Murder Inc. too.
It's murder!
That's like
Bobby.
That's before the feds or after the feds?
Feds.
That's
I
during
was about to be like, because I...
Before the feds or after the feds? It's documented.
You been in the feds too?
No, I'm saying she said Murder Inc. I'm talking about Murder Inc. I'm talking about Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. It's well documented. They went through a Fed case. I'm not making this up. It's public document. All right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before
you
or
whipping
after?
ass? You be whipping ass and taking names?
It's not about whooping ass, but when I get the platform that I'm going to have, I will bring awareness to my situation.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a time frame. Like
that was not right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the time frame.
So
Did
what
it happen
was
before
you
the feds or
accused of?
after the feds?
I got into it with a stewardess on a flight.
Whoa. How we get here? Hold on.
Though. They don't be trying to give you no peanuts. They be mad shiesty on the nips. What? Like, give me 2 of those. And this shit, like, they be trying to bump you.
This shit is on websites completely incriminating me when I was not even...
Allegedly, it's no incrimination.
No, they're incriminating me because they're on websites like bitchyoufamous.com and shit. And it's like, if I've moved on from that situation, you shouldn't even have these things up.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Murder Inc. situation when you was with Murder Inc.
Right.
That's Irv, Gotti, Ja Rule, and them. That's what you're saying. So that happened before the Fed indictment or after?
I don't remember when their Fed indictment
around the same time or...
we were in the video. With Lil Wayne and Ja Rule. Our girl group was.
Okay.
And then after that, I did 2 songs. One with him in the game called Sunset that got leaked. And another one with him.
That's what I was trying to get a time frame.
You got a lot of shit with you, girl. Now, even with all of that, do you play instruments? Do you do other things other than sing?
Nope. I just got perfect pitch.
You do? Now, I want to get into a break. That's why I was trying to get into a good segue. I want to get into her unplugged song. Can you name the name?
Favors.
Yeah. Yeah, she does have a song named Favors. And if you was following the flyer, I put that up. And with you, it was kind of funny because you got so much good content. I didn't know what to put for the flyer. That's why
that's a good problem.
If you didn't notice, I gave you 2 flyers. You know what I'm saying? So it could appeal to any type of audience. You know what I'm saying? Because you also have a new joint out with Fred the Godson, but we'll talk about that later. Shut up. We'll talk about that later. But I want you to, with everything that I want y'all to take some time and just digest all this information and greatness she was just talking about, from Quincy Jones to Oprah to Murder Inc. to basketball players to Trey Songz and all of that.
Being from Detroit.